What else can I ask for? I have a million people who I've never met who are genuinely praying for me, rooting for me, and want me to have a wonderful life. How can I not be happy with that? How can I not be fulfilled with that? This is called a face globe, boo. A face globe is on Amazon. Go ahead and get it. Oh, they have them in, they have them in CVS, Walgreens too. I see them there all the time. You know what I'm tethered to, guys? Knowledge. I'm tethered to empowering people. That's what I'm tethered to. It makes me feel good to see you realize who the fuck you are and really turn that shit up. That's what makes me feel the fuck. That's what my purpose is. I feel like God put me in this space so that I can come and inspire people and I can reignite that light and that flame and to give you guys a realistic standard. There is no way, if you're living till 60, 80 years old, that you're going to be working every single day and making a lot of money every day for 60 years. It's not happening. It's not happening. Cheers. Baby, this will wake you up. It's not happening. All right? I need you guys to understand, and this is not some fake be strong type of talk. I'm not talking about be strong. I said specifically, if you're trying to be creative or an entrepreneur, you got to get ready. Because this is my lash serum. I'm going to put this on too. You got to get ready because the thing is, baby, your assignment is different. Your assignment is different. If you're a doctor, that's the assignment God gave you. You're here to help people with their lives. Okay? Your assignment is different. If you've chosen to be a creative, hold on, guys. Your assignment is different and you just got to be okay with it. At least if this is where you are in your life today. But most of the time, it's not a choice. Okay? Good morning, guys. It's not a choice. And at this point, I need you to sit down and write down your core values. Okay? And write down what you really want out of life. Write down what you really want and what you need out of life. And stop lying to yourself. Are you the person that's capable of switching it up and starting over again? Are you the person willing to go from the bottom to the top? Are you the person that wants to climb, or do you want to be carried to the top? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Be honest. Because at the end of the day, baby, it's you on you. Your life, the way it's turning out, is because of societal standards, cultural resources, all of that precedes what I'm saying. I'm not discounting any of the challenges that anyone has, especially environmentally, physically, disabilities, none of that. It's all very valid. If you have in your heart that you know you can get it done, and you're willing to start over time and time again, regardless of the challenges put in front of you, that's actually specifically what I would like to say. Because honestly, as a kid, praise God for freaking Haley. Do you know how many young black girls are going to grow up being like, oh my God, I can really do that now? For me, I had like 3 people I could look up to. There was not many people. So you have to understand, okay? Be real with yourself. Be honest. Be honest. Who are you this lifetime? What are you capable of? Stop putting yourself in situations that you know you cannot get, that you don't function best in. I function best in things changing. I love a switch up. I love the energy. I'm a chameleon. Okay? I have 3 water trines in my fucking chart. I can go with the flow. And I can stay with the flow too. You need to be real with yourself. You're not a loser. You're not weird for not going for what your parents want. You're not weird for not following societal standards. You're not weird. If you want to be a motherfucking sculptor and you want to live somewhere in the middle of India, do that. Why are you being a doctor just because you have a family full of doctors, but you've never had the heart to really be a doctor? Don't put yourself in a position, especially spaces like that you're not really truly passionate about. Stop sitting here and getting upset. Listen, as an actor, do you know how frustrating it was once I started realizing that social media has something to do with the fact that I'm going to get a fucking job or not? Do you understand that now I'm competing with people who've never had dreams, never went to training, never went to school, did not care about acting, but because they had a lot of eyeballs on them, now I have to compete against them? So you know what I did? I stewed. I was motherfucking mad. I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. This is what I gotta do now? What? I cannot believe it. I sat there and I thought about it. And I said, all right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You either gonna go for it or you're not. You're either gonna accept that this is part of the game or you're not. Like, which one is it? Because it's gonna change regardless if you were here or not. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know what I did? Deleted everything off Instagram. And I got a camera. I started taking pictures. I started doing hair videos. That's why some of y'all know me from my hair videos. Where do you think that came from? I started doing makeup tutorials. I was getting sent boxes from CoverGirl, baby. She was outside. Was I trying to be a real makeup entrepreneur? No. That's not what I was trying to do. But how else am I going to get in the game? At that point, it was only beauty. It was fitness. It was motivational stuff. And I said, well, the thing that aligns best with the career that I'm trying to get into, a lot of actors become cover girls. They become Neutrogena girls. So it makes sense for me to go kind of in the beauty realm. And I can tether that together with my career. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can be anywhere. And you know what that also brought me? The skills of editing, the skills of learning how to shoot. So I took all of those things and instead of saying, you know what, fuck it, I give up, let me throw in the towel, I'm done acting. God said, there's a blessing in this that you're not seeing. Let me show you what the blessing is. The blessing is you're going to learn more about your industry because now you're going to have to do it on your own. And do you know, baby, when I'm on set, ask any DP I've worked with. Ask anybody on set that I've worked with. Baby, the professionalism I come in with, the knowledge I come in with. But if I hadn't taken the challenge in the change in my environment that God put before me because I asked, please move anything out of my way that's not going to get me to the dreams that you and I promised that I would accomplish. Make it happen for me. After that, I started writing scripts. I started shooting headshots. I started doing photography. And I said, you know what? If I don't make it as an actor, I can absolutely get on the director side. I can absolutely produce something. I can absolutely edit something. You know what? I actually truly enjoy. Okay? You have to understand that God is setting it up so intentionally, and just because you have poor foresight, because you don't have the vision, because your vision is limited in the reality of the human experience, doesn't mean that God's plan ain't right. Y'all be thinking, oh, okay, this is what, at least I was taught, okay? You go to school, you go to acting school, you get a commercial, you get a play, then you're on TV, boom. That's not how this worked out. That's not how it worked out. That's not how, and let me tell you, let me tell you how good God is. Let me tell you. Remember I told you guys I didn't have a job really as a waitress. I was doing it in and out. I found one job that I was making a lot of money at, but I didn't last long there. Was doing little things here and there. I became an assistant to a guy. And you know what I did? He had a camera, a Canon 70D that I still have to this day. And I said, do you use the camera? He's like, no. I said, I want to work for that camera. I want it. I said, how many hours do I have to work to get this camera? He said, oh, you got to work this many hours for me. Great. I think it was like 20 hours. And I was only getting paid $15 an hour. The cameras are like $2,000, $3,000 at this point. Do you know, baby, that camera that I still have till this day with the same glass that I worked my ass off for, an 85 millimeter? I took all my headshots with that. If you go on my YouTube, Conversations and Constellations, I have a whole video where I told people how to shoot their own headshots. Do you know that see, you don't understand how God is tying this together for real. Like, you don't really understand. I got the camera. Not only did I help me, one of my friends who was a waitress at the time said, hey, can you shoot my digitals for me? I said, no problem, come over to my house. Because at that time, I had practiced so many of my headshots. I was doing these really beautiful head stills of my hairstyles, right? I told you guys I was doing hair videos. On top of hair videos, baby, hold on. Y'all gotta check the quality. I don't think y'all really understand. Let me show y'all the quality of the shit I was creating in my house. In my house. And I knew, I was like, oh, hold on. Because I was the makeup girl, hair girl, that y'all got all that artificial light and all that other shit. I went outside with my shit so you can see that I'm not playing with y'all. Okay? So hold on. I don't think y'all really, hold on. To understand how many videos I've done. I need you guys to understand how many hours I've sat at my computer editing. I need you guys to understand, and do you understand on top of that, I used to do those videos. Then I used to take my own headshots, and the headshot that I took, because I had to learn how to make those videos, because I had to shift my perspective on how this business was going to work out for me, because I had to move and pivot, that's the same headshot that got me an audition for Sistas. Take that. That was the headshot that I took outside of my apartment because I had to learn how to pivot, was the same headshot that got me an audition for Sistas. I don't think you guys understand really how this goes. I don't think you really understand how God be weaving shit together. I don't think you really understand. Now I need you to sit back and think about your life for 1 second. Think about it. Think about it. Think about how something from 5 years ago put you to where you are today. The same, when I tell you, because I didn't know. My manager, Matilda, love you, girl. Shout out to Matilda. I didn't know what picture she was submitting. And now, mind you, I gave her a 1,000 headshots. Why? Because now I have access to a camera. I don't have to pay to get my headshot done every time. That's how I was saving money. And because I gave her headshots with braids, with this, with hair, with afro, with this, with that, she had all kinds of looks for me. All kinds of looks for me. The motherfucking photo she chose was not a traditional headshot, because in the photo I'm looking out to the side. A traditional headshot, when they tell you the traditional way is this. That's a headshot. A headshot is supposed to be on, straight, supposedly. But it was that headshot from the day that I chose to do that hairstyle. That's the headshot that got me in the door. Don't play with God. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't play. Okay, we have our LOIS. Love this brand of makeup. Highly recommend you guys look into it. Contours popping, lip gloss popping. My gem lip gloss. And it's one of my most liked videos. Hold on. I still have all my hair videos on here. Here we go. Found it. 5 years ago. Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
You know what? You already know what's about to happen, girl. Come on.
Time to kick it old school, yeah.
That was the headshot. That was the headshot. That got me in the door. I made that video 5 years ago. I was eating the girls up. I really was. I'm so creative. I'm so good at what I do. I'm so creative. It's nuts. I'm a director for real. Like, when I get on my directing shit, it's about to be a motherfucking rap. Like, y'all already know. So I say all this to say, I gotta go to the gym because I've been talking to y'all for a minute. I'm saying all this to say, guys, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Get out your feelings. Stop letting your feelings drown you before you get the plan done. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Oh my God, I just lost my job. Now I have to take a job in HR. But 5 years later, baby, you're running an HR service company providing business. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan no matter how uncomfortable it is. Stick to the plan. It doesn't matter. Just because you're confused, God is not confused. Your confusion and God's confusion are not the same kind of confusion. God is not confused. God is confused why you're confused about the plan that you guys already came up with way before you got here. That's what God is confused about. God is confused why you're confused, bitch, when you already said yes. That's why God is confused. God is confused looking at you because you're confused because you looking at God talking about what you want to do. Talking about what do you mean what I'm going to do? What you mean what we're going to do? The thing we talked about that we're going to do. I really should create a skit about how I talk to God. Because when I do these skits, when I talk to God, because this is really what I do. This is how I speak to God. I'm looking at God like, wait, whoa, which way we going? What do you mean which way we going? I already, do you not remember the directions we talked about this for about a century? Yeah, but like, I'm a human now, so I kind of forgot. It's getting blurred. I told you what to do. I already told you, follow your intuition. Your intuition is me. That's the inner compass. We talked about that already. Yeah, but I'm around other human beings, and other human beings are telling me that, like, if I go this way, it won't make sense, and it's not in alignment with my career. Okay, sit down, child. Sit down. Sit down. Okay, I'm sitting. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. You and I, we sat down. I gave you talents, I gave you skills, and I gave you challenges. We literally talked about this. We talked about this. Yeah, okay, I know, I remember. But I don't really remember. Okay? It's very loud down here, God. You didn't tell me how loud it's gonna be. Yes, I did. I did tell you how loud it's gonna be. See, now, what you're not gonna do is make me act like I didn't tell you everything that was about to happen. You're going to be acting like you forgot. We said this. We said that I told you you would forget, but we can meet in the dream world, and that's where we're going to trade information. Listen, I don't even know why I'm getting upset. You're upset at yourself, okay? It's not me. It's not me. You're upset at yourself. But God, listen, all the other human beings, they're doing this, and this, and I feel like because I don't fit in, and I'm not following with it. Okay, listen. Come here, child. The name of the game is not to fit in. It's to stand out. And when you stand out, you have to do things that nobody else will do. So, of course, it's going to make you feel isolated because you're not following the wave that everybody else is following. I didn't create you to follow the wave. I created you to create the wave. That's what I created you for. See, now I'm getting upset, but I'm not getting upset because you're confused. You're confused. I'm not confused. I know what the plan is. If you don't know what the plan is, I gave you the tools of meditation. I gave you meditation. I gave you the Bible. I gave you astrology. I gave you music. I gave you nature. I gave you the sun, the moon, the stars. I gave you the wind. I gave you water. I gave you your body. What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? Okay, I know. Okay, the way you put it like that, God, I mean, it sounded like, I know you did a lot for me. I'm not trying to make you feel like I'm doing a lot for you. I'm trying to tell you that you have the tools that you need to succeed. You are slowing down or getting confused because you're looking at other people's tools that I gave them to succeed, and you think it's your tools that you need to succeed. But that's not the agreement that we agreed upon. We agreed upon that you would take these specific tools. These are your tools. This is it. These are your tools. Why are you grabbing this, and this when I gave these tools to somebody else, and you worrying about why you can't work the tools? We didn't practice with those. We practiced with these. Do you remember, Novi? Yes. Okay. I remember you gave me these tools. Then why are you looking at her tools? Why are you looking at her tools? Why are you looking at her? Why are you looking at her? I told you I created individual masterpieces for a reason. I told you that person is going to come in with this tool to help you with these tools, but you don't take their tool. You don't take. You guys exchange for a second. You help each other, and then you give back the tool, because you're never going to understand how to work this, because I didn't give this magic to you. Do you not respect the game? Do you not respect the game? I didn't give it. God, I just feel like I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart enough to do the. Intelligence isn't the tool you need. Don't look over there. I didn't tell you intelligence is the tool you need. The tool that you need is the gift of gab. That's what I gave you. I gave you the gift of gab. Stop worrying about knowing everything in the book, all the science books and encyclopedia. That's not your tool. I don't want you to know that. I need you to have the gift of gab. But I have the gift of gab. What am I going to talk about? Don't worry about what you're going to talk about. We already scripted this. It's going to come out of your body. It's going to come out of your body. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? You're good. But God, I don't know how to dance. Like, I don't know how to. Don't worry about that. That's not your tool. That is not your tool. That's not what you're trying to get done. That is not what is for you, baby. It's not you. Focus on the tools that I gave you. Focus on the fact that I gave you this, and this. Focus on this. You don't gotta focus on anything else. That's it. You gotta focus on nothing else, baby. You're good. You're good. The reason why you feel this way is because you're focusing on them. And I already told you when we get down here, listen, I make masterpieces. And I understand why you're looking at the other person and wanting their tools. I understand why you want their, but do you understand if you take their gifts, you're also taking their challenges? Do you understand if you're taking their talent, you're also taking their obstacles that I assigned them? Are you sure that's what you want to sign up for? Do you know how prepared I prepared you already? But now you want to put new battles on your plate that you don't need to put on your plate in this lifetime? Oh my God, I want to be like such and such and such and such. Are you going to take their battles? Are you going to take their challenges as well? Are you going to take their obstacles? Oh, I want to be like such and such person. Well, do you know that such and such person, both their parents died, they were in a foster home, and then they got a scholarship, and then they went on to do this, and now they're a scientist. But do you want to take all those battles that came with it? Because that's the tools that I gave that person. That's the pathway. That's the challenge. That's the obstacle course. Well, I don't know. I mean, I got my mom and everything. Yeah, I gave you your mom for a reason. You need to have that relationship with her so that you could execute such, such, and such. What do you guys want? Do you want to be somebody else now? Do you still want to be somebody else? Do you? Would you? Would you enjoy still being someone else? Sit back and think. Sit back. I want to be like such and such. I want to be like this and that. Damn, but would I be willing to take all their battles and their challenges? Damn, what did they have to do to get to who they are today? I gave you a little bit of my testimony, a little bit. Let me give you a couple rundown notes. I ran through a glass door when I was 6, and I have 25 stitches on my arm. I was hit by a motorcycle when I was 12, and I have screws in my leg and in my ankle. I can't rollerblade or roller skate like other people, and I had to learn how to walk all over again from 1. I couldn't piss on my own. I couldn't shit on my own. I had to have somebody put a bedpan under me when I was 12 years old, and I almost fucking died. Would you like to live my life now? Oh my God, I want to be like such and such and such. Do you understand the heartbreak and the loss they've had to go through? I'm about to head to the gym. All right? So, baby, everybody. So when you see someone, all right, and you are admiring something about them, admire the struggle they also had to go through to become that person. Don't look at anybody like they don't have challenges, struggles, obstacles, whatever they have going on. Stop glorifying someone else's story without knowing what it took for them to get through the story. That's it, y'all. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy your gifts, your talents, your challenges, and your obstacles, because it is so intentional. God is so intentional with everything in your life. It is so planned out. Even when you think it's going off for a few years and you feel like my life is going this way, and for the last 5 years I haven't been feeling that, you are on the right path. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy your life. Stop looking at other people's lives and thinking that it will boop, 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 fix everything for you. Love that. All right? I'm proud of you. I am proud of you for showing up. I am proud of you. Dive into your skills and your gifts. If you're great at writing, go for it. If you're great at construction building, go for it. If you're great at teaching, go for it. If you're great at making clothes, go for it. If you're great at import and export, go for it. If you're great at international languages, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Stop going for my shit. Stop going for their shit. Stop going for your cousin's shit. Go for your shit. And imagine what your life would be like if you would really just dive in to your own stuff. Stop coveting other people's tools. Stop trying to be like somebody else. Stop trying to show up like other people. That's what's causing the stress. That's what's causing the sadness. That's what's causing the confusion, because at the end of the day, baby, you're confused. God ain't confused. And anytime you do feel confused, own it. Own it. I feel confused, God. Please give me the tools that I need for this clarity. Please remind me of what tools I need so I can be clear again. All right? I'm sweating. Every time I'm on live, I'm sweating. This is my Claudine Beauty Elixir. I'm gonna be smelling good. I didn't put on perfume, like I'm really in my perfume phase, but this is gonna make me smell just as good. I'm sweating, like I'm legit sweating, like I'm working out. So I'm so thankful for these spaces. I'm so thankful that we can have these conversations. I'm so thankful you're willing to hear yourself. I'm so thankful that you're not giving up. Okay? I don't want you to give up. Don't give up because you're in a moment of transition. You need to be in acceptance and surrender state. You are a constant student. No one has graduated from this thing called life on earth. Okay? No one. No one knows. Baby, if you're alive, baby, I don't care if you're 80. If you're still alive living on this planet, we're still all in the same boat. You might be at the front of the boat. I might be in the middle of the boat. Baby, we're still on the same boat. Still same boat. Nothing has changed. I have to brush my eyebrows up. So, all right. Booming Bee, I'm blocking you. Don't ever talk to me again. So I'm gonna save this because y'all want me to save it. Clearly. I'll save it, listen to it, send it to your friends. You know what it is. Okay? I'm gonna see you outside on the streets. If you see me, say what's up. Don't be weird. Don't stare at me and like whisper. Okay? You can call me Sabrina. It's fine. All right? I like hugs. But be nice first. Ask me if I want a hug first. But I do like hugs. I'm a good hugger. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for constantly supporting Sistas. Okay? Thank you for supporting anything that I do. Astrology, hair, acting. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for sending me love. Thank you for constantly, literally, thank you for showing up. The same love, the same love that you show me, show it to yourself. The same love you show up to us on the show, show it to yourself. The same love you keep giving strangers, the same love, give that to yourself. Pay yourself first. You know what they always say when you get a check? Pay yourself first. When the love check comes in, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. All right? Don't stop paying other people. Pay you first. The reason why I am the way that I am is because I see greatness in me, so it's easy for me to see greatness in other people. It's very easy for me to see greatness in other people because I see it in me. Because I pay myself first. I pay myself in love first. And then I'll pay it forward. All right? Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get this. Let's get it.